completely forgot about my fucking headphones.
Not the headphones. Whoa.
Alright. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to another Ace Attorney stream. I like how this is the one game right now I'm being consistent with.
It's a very large series. We need to get it done to get to the next one.
It's not just that, I haven't really streamed anything in the past 2 weeks aside from this.
Huh.
Every Sunday, I would stream this, and if you look back at the past stream, it's really been Ace Attorney now. So, more just been work, home, bed. So,
we're legally obligated to play this game.
Yeah. This is kind of like a thing. Mr. Warrior comes over, we have to play Ace Attorney. So,
I just stare him down the entire day.
Alright, so let's continue. So we're at the next trial thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Well, at least you won't be voicing Gumshoe.
She just shows up first. Alright, so December 27th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Yeah, very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge.
What the fuck is happening?
I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
What?
Let me rephrase that. I decided to be dramatic.
Who does that in real life? It just takes like a meaningful pause.
Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
So should we just wait 3 minutes and just to prove him?
No, I'm gonna hit enter here and then just wait 3 minutes. No, I'm not gonna do that.
How many?
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Ah! Must you question everything?
He's the judge, you asshole.
Exactly, he's the judge, not the attorneys. He will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste.
He has a cheeseburger waiting for him at home.
I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
I'll call my cousin.
This is gonna suck.
Witness, state your profession.
I think you remember you did that in the last stream. God, this guy's it's gonna be annoying. I hate almost every character in this so far.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Cord Lake. And also I rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is.
Objection!
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name. Ooh!
Well, I'm not really sure. Yep.
What do you mean?
How would this guy even be a good witness if he can't remember his own name?
Mayor, memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well, I see no problem with this at all. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
Alright, let's see what he's gonna say.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. He was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for a cross-examination.
What the fuck am I doing here then if I don't get to cross-examine him?
Exactly. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now!
Yes! Mr. Wright?
Cross-examine, you fuck! What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness!
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me?
Oh, my that slightly scared me.
Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Owie.
Do you really think that was gonna happen? Like this thing making 3 minutes?
Oh, they wanted it to be 3 minutes. The judge was willing to do it!
Alright, so we know that. Press on that. Where did the bang seem to come from?
Oh!
I'm gonna hate this so much.
From the lake, I figure.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. If every time I press something you have to make that fucking noise, I'm gonna hate this.
Well, my...
Are you certain?
Wait, why is he questioning when... What?
yeah?
Good. Continue.
Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep.
You couldn't see them clearly.
Oh, hey, it's Lucas.
Hi.
Yep. At the time, that is.
At the time. I keep pressing on certain things. So you heard 2 gunshots total.
Yep.
That's what Lotto said in her testimony yesterday. Just about let's press on that. By your window.
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fire was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
That is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Okay, so we get more. Alright, that's good.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Carmen, you bitch. Got a feeling about this. Oh boy, here we go.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, "I can't believe he's dead."
What's the pressing on that? Are you sure? Uh-oh. I'm sorry, did he actually fucking just say...
Well, he thinks he's Keith.
I'm not...
Father! Yes? Dead certain, Keith! He said, "I can't believe he's dead," as he was walking by too.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him! That Edgeworth boy!
I guess that was supposed to happen. I didn't... Okay. Cool.
This sounds like decisive evidence in C. Indeed, I see no room for doubt.
I haven't even, like... I honestly don't even know right now. Karma. He literally means to across town dating. So he can send you for a fall.
Nick! I don't like the way things are going here.
Really?
Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
Alright, quick, or this trial's gonna be over. What would I...
Wait, options. Save! Let's just save here. There's a decent chance if we do the wrong thing, the trial just dies. I don't want to go ooh-ah! Again.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at the court record here of like anything that might like raise an objection to. But yeah, but that doesn't really. I mean, yeah, we heard some objections saying like, hey, that doesn't really pin him to the one doing the crime because he wasn't holding the gun with the right hand.
I mean, it was fired 3 times,
Yeah,
but...
that's the thing I can't get my head around. Everyone's saying twice, but it said fired 3 times. Sure. Your Honor! You proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Okay, yeah, that's my point.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints on Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he...
What? What?
That is the most bullshit fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes, I will kill this man with my left hand. And I'll wipe off the prints. And make sure I don't have it on my left hand. I'm just gonna grab it with unprotected with my right. Ah, yeah! Criminal mastermind!
You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true!
The judge lost in thought. What should I do? Raise objection! It didn't make fucking sense! Raise objection! Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
I think I just realized what might happen because I remember watching the anime. I think I know what's gonna happen, but I'm not 100% sure. What? No!
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, the accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
There we go. Okay, that's what I was expecting. I know who's gonna be too. What? What? Yep, there we go. Larry! Because technically we found out he was also there the night of the murder. So what the fuck was he called in? Larry!
What are you doing here?
I was the voice, right?
Yeah.
I kind of do my normal voice for him too. I don't know fucking why. Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Van Karma.
You like toned down the yelling a little bit. You're hurting my ears.
Sorry.
So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, but I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial's over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. You could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Jesus, okay.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness.
We can just do that.
Now! Wait, what? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Okay. Alright, December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew. That was too close. Try to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
All right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night.
Yeah.
Uh,
Edgeworth.
Huh? You said something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
I am being accused of murder. You expect me to be all sunshine and rainbows? I'm quite miserable when I'm happy. You expect me to be happy when I'm not?
Oh my god.
It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. Yeah, I killed a guy. Just not that guy. A different guy.
Using the same pistol.
Yeah. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
This might be our chance.
our chance.
To admit our true feelings to one another. Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
Is Larry. Boy is so fucked. We got him now. What are you getting at?
What do you think I'm getting at, right? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on there, you know.
Actually, wait, hang on. If Larry's testimony is full of holes, and he's for us, he's on our side, and his testimony is most likely full of holes.
Can you just say no, fuck off, I'm telling you the truth? Isn't that a thing a witness can do?
I guess?
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, I get gameplay-wise, we need to cross-examine Larry, but why are we cross-examining Larry? He's our witness!
December 27th, 10:35 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. Well, you gotta remember that, I don't know how fucking different Japanese and American court is, because they did their best to combine some parts of it into this game. I've seen those videos that you were talking about with the lawyers and stuff, but like, that said that's very not super accurate. Some things are, but not a lot. But yeah, I mean, like, technically it's the prosecution's witness, because the judge literally said, Von Karma, take the witness.
Yeah, but he's here for us! He's on our side!
Well, we're about to see what happens here.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
I saw Edgeworth do it!
That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked down over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. There was two, though.
Exactly!
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
I want to press him on that. Before we go to the actual problem, can we press him on the... I was out on the lake looking for something.
Are you sure? Just like... the fuck?
No, I want to press him. What were you looking for? Tell us!
Just press him on everything? Or
No. I mean, you can if you want, but I want to press him on this one.
looking for something? Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
Exactly what you wanted! No objection.
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely, he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
Alright, now let's actually question it.
Okay, so
Single gunshot.
do I try pressing on it first?
Yeah, let's press it because it's always safe to press.
So you heard one bang, correct? Yeah? Huh.
Well, Nick?
Huh! It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. I wish I could tell you to think of the obvious, Nick!
The one thing that I'm actually curious about, he didn't see a boat. That's another weird thing. I'm gonna press him on that real quick. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Oh no, there's chattering.
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts!
Whoa, whoa! Let me just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case! Okay, there's just that, okay. Gunshot went home. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and just... So, do I do the gun?
What does the gun say?
Fire 3 times.
No, let's try the other stuff.
Shotgun away. What was there? What was the thing? Was it April? It was Lada's thing that said... I heard...
2 sounds, that should be it, that should be it.
So let's try that.
Yeah!
Alright, here we go. Wait a sec, Larry! What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lana Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer. What is... You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? I wanna punch him.
Mr. Butts,
What?
you only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Then why are you on here? Eh?
Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot.
What do you mean you missed it?
I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What?
Order! Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts! You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
You're here as a witness! Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time! I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Yes, continue.
Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Ah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio!
Right, leave it to me. I wonder if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Alright, here we go. Alright, so round 2 with Larry, here we go. It's only being alone on Christmas Eve. And that's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
You were listening to your radio at high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem?
You're a witness!
Can't man listen to his radio in peace? There's a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem is here. Or here is, sorry.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? My guy was senile, but at least he heard it. What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
Okay, Boomer. An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
Can't believe I'm continuing this
Charade.
charade. What the fuck? What Larry heard.
I thought it said Larry's head.
So you turned on the radio?
No, that's not what we want to talk about. I want to talk about how lonely Larry is.
Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve alone.
You're right, because people love me.
I should have said anything. No, I got exactly what I wanted from that. Look, we're just bullying Larry. He's our witness to solve this.
You're our only hope, so we're going to make fun of you the entire time.
Gunshot. I'm gonna press that, so maybe he'll add on to the testimony. What did we just assume they announced his gender?
I mean, if he's that lonely, probably that's the one he'd listen to.
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said to do us? Indeed, Mr. Van Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see a reason.
We don't care.
No, I'm not saying we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Oh my fucking god.
Fine, very well.
Okay, that works. Okay.
Mr. Butts, please testify to the court.
What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
It's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot.
Wasn't the person killed after Christmas or on Christmas? When was the photo taken? Because that took place on the murder. It was Christmas. 15 minutes into the day.
Well, I just want to check other things real quick. It's just the map.
After midnight, so that's probably the one.
Could be this too, because this was showing this.
Let's try the testimony just to because that's probably
You
the.
using the testimony twice? For Larry?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we have full house. Okay, fuck it.
Hey,
Are you fucking kidding me? We're using the same evidence twice to press Larry.
I mean, it works.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The GD said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! What does this mean?
Why are you so clueless, the judge?
The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness said he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple.
No, it's not.
The current witness is plainly mistaken.
What proof of that shit do you even have?
Just look at him. Suspicious.
Also, it kind of proves that he's not a witness to the murder. If he heard a single bang before Christmas, and the murder took place after Christmas, I don't think he saw the murder.
Oh, sweet Jesus, I just realized how fucking so many frames have been dropping during this stream. Not that I'm much really going to care right now because how far we are, but I just bet so many frames has fucking been dropping in this one stream alone.
Ace Attorney's a very taxing game, as you can see.
This rarely happens in general. I just looked over and I see that, I'm like, oh dear Lord. What? The audio usually works fine during these times, but like the game is probably gonna be very fucking buggy. So I mean, I'll probably like put this in the description of the warning.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight?
He's right, he's right, he's right. Do not say he's wrong. Do not say he's wrong.
There's not mistaking, Your Honor. Heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I am assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight.
The gun. It said 3. It said 3.
That is probably the best option. Just got fired 3 times, but they all said twice. So, yeah, we'll do that. This is my evidence.
Oh, please, he said response.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Yeah, it's been bothering me for so fucking long. Everyone's saying 2 gunshots, but the pistol said 3. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! Order!
Yeah, the frames are gonna keep dropping. You see the notification. Right?
Yeah.
This doesn't happen all the time, but it happens.
But why Ace Attorney of all things?
Shit, this has fucking happened with any fucking. It's more the Streamlabs. It's not the game. Because like I've done a game where it worked perfectly fine, and then another game, and then I played again, and the frames
Died.
Yeah.
Are people able to still watch us and hear us fine?
Here, yes. Watch, it won't be the greatest quality.
Well, thankfully, we're just watching a slideshow, so I guess it works out for a while for us.
If you're a very patient person, continue watching. If you're not, then skip, and we might do like a recap then at the next one. Just,
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Just shut the fuck up. I pray for the one viewer watching right now, just because they're watching such a.
I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Bah! You waste our time again with your empty
I
statements.
already showed you proof, asswipe.
What did you call me, boy? Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves that there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butch wasn't just hearing things?
The lady!
I'm just looking. Wait, shows an empty lake.
Yes! That one! That's it! It took a picture before midnight!
The first bang that I don't fucking know. Okay, here we're gonna, because that's the only thing I can see here. Look at this photograph.
He is talking about the photograph! It works! We did it!
This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lana Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown on the photograph, in this photograph, but I'm having a stroke.
It is why this photograph exists at all!
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims.
Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this was true, there would be 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
I have it! I have it!
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
Murderer in this case, murderer in that case. What?
What do you mean?
Gee, what do you mean, Phoenix? Maya,
Yes?
if you don't figure this out, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict.
Wait, I thought you figured it out.
I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already got... Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say something that's such fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Wright?
the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
No. Wrong, Von Karma. The man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was out at the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at the 15 minutes after midnight.
Huh? What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamps on the photo says 15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent.
Huh? What? Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
Well, it can't be Hammond at all because Hammond's supposed to be dead. So the only option is not.
There's no, but none of them can be Edgeworth. We're not supposed to say it's Edgeworth.
Well, no, but we saw Edgeworth on the boat. He said it himself. He's on the boat. But Hammond.
Well, explain who are the two men. Because Edgeworth was on the boat, we know that.
And it can't be Hammond because he's dead. So dead men don't stand.
Wait, Edgeworth and the murderer.
Yeah. Because we never saw the murder on the boat. Only we saw Edgeworth when we had the flashbacks.
Right. Yeah, we'll say Edgeworth. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed how do you say that?
He assumed the guys.
The guys of Mr. Hammond and Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all of this.
Like, ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
Murderer's name? Right, it's...
I don't know.
I don't... It's not Lotta
It's
Hart.
Lotta Hart!
No.
No, it's Edgeworth! He's the murderer!
I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know? Ah! Again, you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us.
Huh?
The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There aren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
The rental shop?
I guess?
Because, like, that's where he is. So I assume it's there. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Corollary's testimony, if you will. Thank God we don't have to actually answer. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop! Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court, from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought we just did.
I guess we're doing it again. And we got two people in here, and well, sorry for the shitty quality, because my frames are dropping, and I don't want to restart this, because this game is long.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Why is this music playing?
We're testifying.
That night, caretaker of the boat of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. What the fuck is that face? This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got on the boat with Edgeworth and he went into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Miles Edgeworth!
Caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanation is the moment you lose.
Thanks.
Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
Yep, the first shot missed.
No, it's create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. There's someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
Murder didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm testifying now.
Mr. Edgeworth? You heard what the defense has said?
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir!
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either!
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared!
I feel like from the events that we just explained, I'm pretty sure we're mostly correct. And I know we're probably right about the old guy being the murderer. But I feel like there's some things that aren't, like, actually right with that story.
The search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. The court is adjourned.
We did it!
Miles Edgeworth isn't dead!
December 7th, 11/22, District Court, Defendant number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
That went a lot better than the first time. Oh my god. And, well, actually, it started terribly, then it went up, like usual.
Thank you, Larry Butts, for being an idiot.
Yeah, well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sift through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh! Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try and smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
I killed him at Christmas Eve! Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind.
Why is this like turning gayer and gayer by the minute?
Right, these feelings for you. Please tell me you reciprocate them. You're a good friend, Edgeworth.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I have had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Are you talking about his father's death?
I murdered the elevator.
I murdered those elevator buttons with pure passion. It haunts me every day. Alright.
Need that like button and subscribe, everybody. Because my voice is dead.
More than me this time. Look how much shit has dropped in the past 20 minutes.
Oh, dear goodness me.
Anyway, yeah, hope everyone enjoyed. This is actually one of the shorter ones, too. Usually they go an hour and a half.